What's up, everybody, and welcome to downtown Mansfield, Ohio, here inside of the Tridico building. My name is Brian Skowronski, and we are in person today with a couple of St. Peter's soccer seniors. Let me welcome to the show. We have Lizzi Boothe joining us, as well as Sophie Tridico. Welcome, girls. Happy to have you here. Senior year, tell me, what are the best parts and the worst parts about being the top dog on the team, where everyone's probably coming to you with questions and you know it's your last year?
Worst part is probably everybody comes to me and they're like, oh my gosh, can you ask coach this, this, and this? And I'm just like, it's all basically the same thing I'll ask him for you. And then they come up the next practice and like, I asked, but he hasn't given me an answer yet. And the best part is that everybody looks up to you. And so they follow what you do. So if you start like a crazy trend of, I don't know, like.
Have you been starting some crazy trends?
Duct tape and soccer cleats, and then just like screaming at each other in the hallways. And then everybody will just start screaming. Game day, we have a group chat on Snapchat, and you'll send the craziest pictures you can, and then everybody just responds, so.
Love it. All right, what about for you, Lizzi?
Probably one of the best parts is that, like, it's your senior year, you know, everyone looks up to you, like, you've been working so hard, like, up to this moment. Probably one of the worst parts is that, obviously, it's your last year, you know, this is it for high school. You know, it's kind of sad, but looking forward to it.
Well, you girls have been having a pretty impressive season so far, 9-5-1 record overall. I think it's the best season in Spartans' recent history. So tell me about getting to that point, and as far as your expectations before the season, do you feel like you've met them, exceeded them? Where are you at right now?
I think that we've exceeded them so far. I didn't know how our chemistry would be, especially since we didn't have a goalie. Our goalie graduated last year. So we got a freshman who stepped up and then a junior who came in who also plays volleyball. And so she helps us out when she doesn't have volleyball games. So that was really good. Our freshmen have completely stepped up. Freshman Kaya Wentz, she scored a hat trick in our senior night game.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So that's how we won. And so everybody's just meshed as a team. There's nobody that stands out, that nobody likes. Everybody loves each other on the team, and it's just great. And we need to continue that as we go on.
So maybe even going better than expected, would you say?
Yeah, I would definitely say that. I mean, in the past years, we've had kind of like a rocky road, but this year I feel like we have a lot more chemistry on our team than we have in the past years. It's just really awesome because like we have so many people who like stepped up to the plate to play positions that they don't normally play. So it was kind of cool to like see like everyone to give us such a great senior year, you know.
Give me a quick assessment of yourself as an individual and your talents. What would you say is your #1 athletic attribute?
My resilience of not falling down when I get hit. So
good balance.
Yeah, good balance and probably speed.
So too.
That's me, yeah.
Me, I am one of those people where if I play defense, so if someone is coming at me with the ball, I just step right in front of them, like not afraid to get completely trucked over. So, I mean, I've saved a lot of goals doing that, so that's probably one of my best.
So you're just pretty fearless out there. You'll allow yourself to sacrifice your body.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. I've seen some girl soccer players that really go all out for their hair. I see some pretty awesome braids and, you know, a lot of time spent. Tell me the player on the team that spends the most time on their hair before a match. Who would you say?
I think that'd probably be me. Like,
yeah,
I braid
Lizzi.
my hair for pretty much every game. I braid your hair for every game, so yeah, it's probably.
She spends the most time on like everybody else's hair because most of the team doesn't know how to braid their own hair. So we go to Lizzi to braid our hair.
Braider.
So yeah, like for every game, she does my hair in 2 braids, and then I have 2 lucky hair ties that I put in. They're both blue, so it's a good luck charm.
So how much time, if you're the hairstylist for the team, how much time are you spending before every match getting the girls prepped and ready?
Well, it also helps that, I mean, we have, a lot of the soccer players have classes together, so like if we have like extra time in class, I'll like braid during class or like during lunch or something, but yeah, so.
Lots of time.
Yeah, definitely a lot of time, but not like right before the match. It's like a whole day process.
Well, tell me about like the styles and the trends right now in soccer. What brands or companies would you say make like the coolest cleats and like the sickest gear, would you say?
For me, I always wear Nike, but that's just a personal preference because I got Under Armour shoes when I was little and they like ripped on me all the time.
Oh.
So I've had Nike shoes and they last the whole season. So, and then my brother got me Nike shin guards that I've worn all of my high school career, and they've stayed strong.
So durable and looks
Yeah.
cool.
Yep.
So Nike.
I would definitely say, like, when it comes to cleats and like socks, shin guards, all that stuff, it's definitely Nike. But like clothes-wise, I would definitely say probably Adidas. Like Adidas shorts are the best shorts, like soccer shorts.
Well, obviously here in America, we have the best women's soccer program, like period, in the entire world, which I think is really awesome. Who would you say are some of your top role models? Who do you watch in the women's game that you guys really like developing? Maybe not necessarily just your game master, but their personality, the persona, all of that.
Alex Morgan and Rapinoe. I forget her first name.
Megan Rapinoe,
yeah,
sure.
Purple hair, definitely. If we could dye our hair at St. Pete's, it would probably be like purple or red for me. So.
I would definitely say Alex Morgan. I mean, we don't play the same position, but like whenever she's gotten hurt, she's still at all of her training sessions. She's still at every single game. She's just a really good team player, and I think that's what I like to model myself after.
Are you girls like soccer nerds in terms of watching it? Do you get into like MLS and Premier League and all of that?
I don't really get into like Premier League. I really like watching like Team USA and all that, but other teams I'm not really that into, but it's just like high school. I like watching high school because I know most of the people, and then just like Team USA because it's USA and we're best.
Right,
So,
rep your country.
yeah.
I'm a pretty busy person, so like I don't have time to like go home and just like watch like a bunch of soccer. But like on YouTube, like during school, which is kind of like not what I'm supposed to do. But yeah, don't tell anybody. But yeah, I definitely watch like a ton of soccer clips, like just pretty much any soccer I can watch.
All right, I got a little bit of dirt on both of you girls from your mom, so I know that these things are going to be true and accurate. And the question that I'd like to know, Sophie, is what happened with your mother, Judy, at the St. Peter's alumni game? Do you want to explain that to the folks?
Okay, so she did not want to play, but everybody was like, the whole team was like, oh my gosh, Mrs. Tridico, you have to play. So of course, I'm taking the ball down the sideline. My mom's playing defense, and so I stopped the ball to cut it back, and she continued, because she's never played soccer before. Like, this is the first time she ever touched a soccer ball in her life. And so she hits me and falls over, and she breaks her wrist.
Oh, no.
She doesn't just break her wrist, she like needs surgery and everything.
Yeah, so she like, so I like stopped, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Mom, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I think it's just dislocated. So she goes over and tries to have my coach like pull her fingers like relocated or whatever. And he's like, I don't think I'm gonna do that. So it turns out her wrist is broken, and then she has surgery 2 days later because it was so serious. So, yeah.
So you'll always have that with your mom?
Yeah, that's a good one. I'll be like, hey Mom, remember when I broke your wrist? She'll be like, yeah. I'll be like,
Maybe let her know in the future sometimes if she gets out of line. How much does your cat Stripes weigh?
He used to weigh 25 pounds, which is crazy. So he was just like a big old fat ball of love that just like lay on my bed and I couldn't feel my legs. But now that he's moved outside, he weighs a little bit less, but he's
so
still,
doing better.
Yeah, he's still
Healthier.
giant, fat, happy. He's like the best friend that I ever have because I can tell him anything and he just like looks at me and is happy.
He understands you.
Yeah.
How do you get to the point where you're a 25-pound cat though? Like, what were you doing to get him to that point?
I wasn't doing anything because I'm not in charge of feeding him. That's my dad. So
Makes sense.
I don't know what happened. He just bullied the other cats out of the way, but I don't know.
Lizzie, your mom would like you to admit how many inhalers it takes you to get through one soccer match.
Alrighty, so I have one I have to take every single day before the match, and then I have one I have to take when I'm actually having an asthma attack.
Okay.
And then I have a separate one I have to take just every single day. So probably 3.
3 on deck at
Three or
any
four, yeah.
one time. Okay. How many soccer tattoos do you have?
Oh my gosh, okay. So to elaborate, I don't have any actual tattoos because I'm terrified of needles. But whenever I get hit with a ball and it leaves like a huge ball print, like I call them tattoos. And like I take pictures of them on my phone just because like they're like your battle scars, you know? And I probably have like 17 pictures on my phone of those right now from this season alone, so yeah.
So do you feel like you two know each other pretty well, the 2 seniors on the team?
I would hope so.
Yeah,
Right.
I think.
Well, we're about to find out because I had you each answer questions as truthfully as you can, and we'll see how well the other person knows you. So, Sophie, what would you say is Lizzie's favorite food?
She just turned vegetarian, so right now I'm gonna say apples because she has these giant apples that she bought from Apple Hill, and she brings them into lunch every day. So.
All right, I think we're going to accept that answer because
that's
apple is a
pretty good.
fruit, and she said all fruits.
Oh.
So, congratulations.
Yes. I got
Same question for Sophie. What's her favorite food?
I don't know. Probably the Frenza pizza thing, the chicken bacon ranch pizza from Frenza.
Oh, that's good.
You really like that.
That sounds delicious, but she said popcorn was actually her favorite.
I got you for your birthday, bro. I literally bought her like 7 boxes of popcorn for her birthday.
Microwavable popcorn.
So you at least knew enough to get her popcorn.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay. The musical artist that Sophie listens to the most, who would she say?
I don't know. We listen to a lot of music. You definitely like a lot of country.
Yeah.
It is country, I'll give you that hint.
I don't know.
It's a male singer.
Yeah. Is it Thomas Rhett?
Ooh, she said Jason Aldean.
I feel like a terrible friend right now.
What is the musical artist that Lizzie listens to the most?
It's definitely gonna say country too, but not 100% sure. But if I'm gonna go, I would say probably Luke Bryan, but it's probably not right.
I like Luke Bryan a lot, but that's not the favorite one at the moment.
She said Lizzo and Toby Mac. So she actually gave you a couple of
did too.
chances.
Yeah, we did go to a Toby Mac concert together.
What would you say Lizzie says is the best sport that's not soccer?
I don't know, probably football?
Ooh, she says swimming.
Swimming, oh, because you do swimming.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a Steelers fan, so.
I'm gonna go with football. You like football a lot.
That is correct.
Yeah.
All right, so you both have got one right at this point. You're tied. All
Ooh, whole one.
right. What show does Sophie watch the most? What did she say?
The most. You watch 911 a lot, but hang on. It's not my final answer.
She's not locked in.
I don't really know. You watch a lot of shows.
Yeah, I do. It's kind of bad.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with 911 for the moment.
She said Criminal Minds on this one.
I don't know, we all watch a lot of cop shows together, so they all get messed up, but I would say Criminal Minds.
I was just watching Criminal Minds before this. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Grey's Anatomy or
Grey's Anatomy.
Friends?
Ooh. Yeah, no, it's not going too well.
We know each other and what counts.
Yeah.
Favorite app?
Probably Instagram.
Snapchat girl, actually. What about Sophie?
I'm gonna say Snapchat for
Yeah.
Oh, she did
Yeah.
put that.
Yep.
Oh.
Snapchat.
What do you think Sophie feels is the best emoji?
You use the laughing face a lot with the tears.
Correct.
You use that all the time.
Favorite emoji?
What about her?
Either a heart emoji or the laughing crying face as well.
Yeah, she did go with the laughing
Yeah.
crying face.
Yeah.
All right, last question for you two. Who has the craziest pregame ritual on the team this
Maddie
year?
Yeager.
Maddie
And
Yeager.
it's not close. What is it? What does she do?
Everything.
Crackhead energy is what we call it. Like, she is really crazy.
Yeah, she puts her hair up in this crazy messy bun. She's like, it's the crackhead bun, guys. And she's done the worm before.
Rain delay dance parties.
During rain delay dance parties. Her and I do the splits before every game for some odd reason. I don't know why. We just started it last year. Superstition. And then she runs around screaming. She has her AirPods in, so we don't know what song she's listening to, but she's like screaming out Jason Derulo all the time. And it's just craziness.
Sounds like a good teammate to have to keep the energy and juices flowing.
Definitely.
All right, well, thank you girls so much for coming in. Best of luck to you in your
you.
match tomorrow. Close it out with a win at home, and then get some tournament wins too.
Alrighty.
All right, that's in
Thank
person
you.
with Sophie and Lizzie.